Shalom. Shalom. Can't even see that. Let's put it right there. All glory and honor and praises to the Most High, Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai. Oh, I think I'm blocking myself here. It is the Shabbat. It is the Shabbat. It is the Shabbat. Shalom. Shalom. Shabbat. Shalom. All glory and honor and praises to Yahweh by Shem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. For he is worthy to be praised. I am grateful. I am so grateful to see another Shabbat. I'm so grateful. Lord willing, sisters out there are having a mighty Shabbat. This is so mighty. I wanted to come on tonight. Look at, I just realized something. I just realized something. Like, I'm coordinating everything. Like, pink is definitely my favorite color, right? Like, and I just realized, Shalom sis, I realized I'm coordinating everything, right? Let me get me a pink hair wrap. I need to go buy me a pink hair wrap, because what? The water, sis? Like, I just realized this is, okay, I got my background pink, my headphones pink, my dress pink. I need me a pink hair wrap. All praise to the Most High. Sis, don't start. Don't start. Okay? Don't start. This is all to glorify the Most High and to edify my sisters in the truth. I'm so excited. This is my first live. The Spirit just came on me like, you know what? The brothers be out laboring on Friday nights. I should be doing the same thing. And I think tonight's topic is I'm gonna name tonight's topic. I wish I could have put it on the thingy-majiggy, but I didn't know how. But nevertheless, tonight's topic is gonna be the beauty of a silent, obedient, and a loving woman, right? Let's talk about it. Come on. Let's talk about it. We know we like to run our mouths. Listen. I'm one of them. But through the Spirit of the Most High, I am learning to truly keep my mouth closed. Shalom, Lashandra, shalom. Shabbat shalom, sister. I'm really truly learning to keep my mouth closed in this season, right? And really meditating. Look at the devil, y'all. Look at the devil, y'all. Look at this. Want to act up through the equipment. Y'all throw up some prayers for me, Baba Kasha. Throw up some prayers, man. Off. We rebuke you. But nevertheless, in this season, I am truly learning to be that silent, obedient woman in this truth, man. And really meditating on these precepts. Shalom, Gabby. Shabbat shalom, sister. Shabbat shalom. I'm really, 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 truly learning, to be that righteous woman. I do slip up now, but through the Spirit. Y'all throw up some prayers, man, because I know it's going to be a mighty live, because now my equipment want to act up, but we're going to get through it through the Spirit. Yeah. Let's talk about the foundation, right? The foundation of a woman, the foundation of a womanhood. Let's talk about the beginning, right? I'm going to start with the precept in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." Right? We were made for the man. That is our role. Now, I know when I first came in the truth, it was a hard pill to swallow because I've been a very independent woman. But through the Spirit, man, I have been enlightening, with this role that the Lord has blessed me to walk in, and to learn how to be a helpmeet to my head, and to uplift him in the Spirit. I need my sis Yadiah to be a moderator on here, man. She would be a mighty sister on here to scribe for me. That precept was Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. I'll read it again for edification's sake. "And the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." The water says for putting that in the chat, the water. We're made for the man. We're made to be his rib. That's what we came out of. We're made to assist the men in the ministry, whether that be praying for your husband. And it doesn't have to be, your husband. It can be your brother, your father, So we're here to be that, the men's help me, whether it's in prayer, whether it's cooking him a hot meal, whether it's backing him up in those business plans, hey, sometimes you got to be that listening ear. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the Lord has called us to be. And you know what? Let me bring out this other precept in 1 Corinthians, right? Chapter 8, I believe. Chapter 11, verse 8. "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man." So the Lord said it twice. The Lord said it twice. We're not made for nobody else but the man. The man ain't made for us. And like I said, that was a real hard pill to swallow. I'm not gonna be real, because I've been independent for a very long time. And when I got with my head, I had to humble down. Shalom, sis. Shabbat shalom. Segal, Shabbat shalom. I really had to humble down and realize my role. Like, hey, I got a head now. And whatever he say, it goes, because according to Scripture, we were made for him, not the opposite, right? I'm gonna go down to 9 too. "Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man." How many times does the Most High gotta say it? How many times did he gotta say it? He said it in the beginning, right? In Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. Then we in the New Testament in 1 Corinthians. Come on now, how many times is he gonna have to say it? Look, sis, sit your butt down, be quiet, right? And let your man be the head, like the Most High called him to be, right? From the beginning, we were meant to be a help, a support, companionship. That's what we're here for. That's exactly what we're here for according to Scriptures. So let's not get it twisted. Let's not, think that we're here for any other reason other than all praise to the Most High. I'm going to go to another precept in the Apocrypha. If y'all sisters got y'all Apocrypha, let me tell you, my favorite book in the Apocrypha is Sirach. Let me tell you, that thing right there got some wisdom precepts for you. Y'all put some fires, some thumbs up, some hearts, whatever you want to put if y'all love the book of Sirach, because I know I do. I'm going to go to chapter 36, verse number 24. All praise to the Most High. This is Sirach. Yes, sis. This is Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife, beginning a possession, a help like unto himself in a pillar of rest, right? A righteous woman is going to be like her head. And you know what's funny? I love to cook. I love to throw it down in the kitchen. Kitchen is my happy place, right? When I got with my head, he's a different brother. He was a vegetarian for like 10 years, right? And right before he got with me, he started eating meat again. But he cooks differently. And me, I was being stubborn, like, I don't want to use no fresh vegetables. It's too much work to be cutting all them fresh vegetables, man. Let me give it some garlic pepper and my onion pepper and call it a day. Onion powder and garlic powder and call it a day, right? But over time, I had to get out of my stubbornness, humble down, and realize, Shalom, righteous glow, Shabbat Shalom, sis, welcome in, welcome in. I had to humble all the way down and realize, like, I ain't cooking for me no more. It ain't about me no more. You understand? Like, it's about what he want. He like fresh vegetables. He like the real food. Not saying I don't cook real food, but listen, I'm a quick person. Like, I got these kids. I need a quick meal. But no, that's not what my head desires. That's not what he desires. So I find myself now liking the things that he likes. You understand? Being like unto him, right? And being that pillar of rest, because guess what? We don't have to have disagreements about what I'm not going to use. I ain't using that. That's off. That's all. You said you want what tonight? Okay, I'm going to go to the store real quick. You want what? Okay, let me write this down. Yeah, okay. If I don't know how to make it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go research my favorite. That's why I like this app, because this app has all type of things that you can find, right? I remember I made a chickpea nacho meal. I ain't never ate no chickpeas. Give me some meat, but that thing was busting because I want to do what he likes because it's what the scriptures tells me to do, right? So that's just an example, from my personal life, you know what I'm saying? But all praise to the Most High. I'm gonna read that precept again for those that are just coming in. I'm in Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife, beginning a possession, right? Man, a help like unto himself. Man, it's in a pillar of rest. I'm telling you, when you begin to walk in the spirit of the Most High and you start really, really living out these scriptures, man, it makes your life easier. It makes it easier for you. I'm telling you, like, it took me a while to like really grasp this thing because again, y'all, I've been an independent girl, but I'm starting to tear off these layers. Like the Most High really been dealing with me in this area, like, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that. All praise to the Most High. I'm going to move on to the next topic in my session. The beauty of a quiet spirit. This gonna hit home for me. I'm gonna be real. It's gonna hit home. Cause your girl got a mouth. Your girl got a mouth. Sis, I've been in the truth for a year. June, July, August, September. A year and 4 months going on. I'm still new in this thing. And I'm telling you, my sisters, man, my sisters I'm connected with, they can tell you the change from the time they met me up until now. Like, shalom, shalom, a white, shalom, Shabbat, shalom. It's definitely been. I feel, man. I feel so good through the spirit. Like just really like letting the Lord deal with me on certain things that I, detoxing out of the world. I was a Christian. I came from the church. I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Granddaddies, mamas, daddies, grandmamas, aunties, uncles, ministers, all them in the church. I was a church kid. You understand? And I had to tear them walls down and let the Most High deal with me. And you cannot pay me to go back. You hear me? Like, there's no way I can continue to read this Bible and the Lord remove the veil from my eyes to see what there's no way. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity that the Lord has given me to see the truth. And that's why I'm on this platform, because I would like to encourage sisters. Some sisters don't have connections with other sisters. They're not connected. Some people might feel alone because their family don't understand. Their family don't get it. Friends don't get it. We have to cut those people off. You understand? Because they're not edifying our spirit. That stuff bring you down. I'm telling you, I've been through the feeling. Like it puts you in a rocky situation. I'm gonna tell you that. But all praise to the Most High. I'm gonna get back to it. Right. So the beauty of a quiet spirit, man. I know for a fact that's what I'm saying. I know the Lord dealt with me, because my mouth can be ruthless. What? When I feel like I'm right, what? I'm not going for it. I said what I said and I meant what I said. But let's go back. That's not the way of the Lord. That's not the way of the Lord. Especially if you're married, y'all got some heads at the house. Listen. Shh. Okay? That's shh. Don't even say it in your mind. You know what, babe? You got it. You know what? You're right. And if he ain't right, go into your prayer closet. Talk to the Most High. Let him deal with it. Right? Let's go to 1 Peter. Listen, this is I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are. I'm having a mighty good time. Shalom, sis. Shalom, sis. Shabbat shalom. All praise to the Most High. All praises. But yeah, I'm having a mighty time through the spirit, man. See, 1 Peter. Oh, sis, I'm glad you are having a good time too. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom coming in. Shalom. Yes, it's a mighty Sabbath on today. Y'all, I feel so good through the spirit. Let me tell you. I had a long week, man. And I'm so thankful for this day, because this is my rest right here. This is my rest. This is my rest. And I'm grateful to share it with you guys on tonight. I'm going to go to 1 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to start with verse 3. Whose adorning let it not be that their outward adorning of plaiting of the hair and wearing of the gold, or of putting on apparel, but let it be in the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the adornment of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yahweh of great price. Wow. I mean, I know being a woman, I love to look good. I love to smell good. But according to 1 Peter chapter 3, if your heart is off, if your heart is wicked, it don't even mean nothing. It don't even mean anything. You understand? And that's why I try daily to work on my spirit. Because we can be pretty all day long. We can wear the finest clothes. We can wear the finest, head wrap. You put your little makeup on. But baby, if your heart is off, what does that mean? What does that matter? Right? Because guess what? That means you can't hearken to these scriptures. That's what that means. You can't hearken to these scriptures. Even the ordinance of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yahweh of great price. When you feel like you want to tell somebody off, be quiet, right? That takes somebody to be humble for real. Shabbat shalom, Rose. Thank you for coming in. Like, it takes somebody to be really humble to hold your tongue, right? It really does. It really does. Quietness means peacefulness and self-control. It takes a lot of that. It really does. Shabbat shalom, his boy. Thank you for coming in. It really does. I know that I'm still working on it with my kids. I'm still working on it, but they take me there. But I know that through the spirit, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna still have that. I'm gonna, try to remember these precepts and really humble myself down, especially when it comes to the babies. I find myself, yapping at the mouth with them, but even with them, I have to learn to be quiet. You understand? I definitely learned throughout the time that I build my head to be quiet. You know, sometimes I don't have to say I don't have to say it. The Lord would say it for me. You understand? The Lord will say it for me. Let's go to Sirach chapter 26. All praises to the Most High. Let me see. I went over this precept with my sisters the other night, man. When we was talking about being a righteous woman. Sirach 26 and 13. Bring it out. No, I'm just playing. The grace of a wife delight her husband, and discretion will fatten his bones. What? What? Let me read that again. I don't think y'all heard me. The grace of a wife. The grace, right? What is graceful? Meekness, quietness, humbleness. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten her bones. What is this? What is discretion? Right? Not you gossiping, not you running your mouth, not you being all loud, want to be seen. Growing up, my mama always told me ladies are meant to be seen and not heard. Okay? A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. Hello? The Lord just said it right there. So if we want to bring fatness to our heads, bones, or those that are not married, Lord willing, in the future, I'm going to need you to go read Sirach 26. I'm going to need you to read it. I'm going to need you to read chapter 26, verse 13. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying, the delight of your head, listen. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Come on now. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her content mind cannot be valued. Shamefaced, faithful, it's a double grace. Salakia. So the Most High is already, I'm telling you, giving you the blueprint, right? He told us in the beginning, hey, I made you for that man. I didn't make you for yourself. I didn't make you for your mama. I made you for your head. And let me tell you how to be a good wife. Let me tell you how to be a righteous wife. Let me tell you how to be humble. Let me tell you how to be quiet, right? That's what the Lord telling us to do. Silence is a gift. And it really is. Because when you're quiet, you can hear, you can listen. You can listen. I'm telling you, it's been plenty of times my head don't tell me something. And I'm like, bop, 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 bop. And while I'm doing that, I can't hear what he's saying. But as soon as I start shutting my mouth, I'm like, damn, babe, you're right. Okay. We can do that. Salakia. I was wrong. Right? Because when you close this, you can start hearing. You can start hearing from the Most High. If we're not running our mouths, if we're not on the phone all the time, you can start hearing from the Lord. But when you're not silent, you can't hear nothing. All you hear is yourself. And then y'all should be tired of hearing yourself. We ain't always right. We are not always right at all. Shabbat Shalom, Starlet. We're not always right. It's about creating harmony. Harmony, being one, right? Being one together. Even with your sisters. Hey sis, I ain't really appreciate that what happened last week. My feelings kind of got hurt by you did this to me and just start going off, running at the mouth. You don't miss what the sister was trying to tell you. You don't miss it. Because you don't know how to be quiet. You don't know how to close your mouth. Listen, I was guilty of it too. Sometimes I'm still am. And when I catch myself, I immediately repent like, ooh, all right. Lord, I'm going to need you to still work on my mouth. Salakia, that was wrong. And guess what? I'm going to go apologize to that person. I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to. Let me hear what you got to say. I'm telling you, man. Because I don't know about y'all, but I want to be right in the eyesight of the Most High. And in order for me to do that, I have to do what he told me to do. And right now, he's telling me to be quiet. And that's what I'm going to do. You understand? I'm telling you that quietness is going to help. Because you're able to see more too. I'm telling you just sit back and be quiet. You're able to see a lot more too. See what's going on. Peep the scene. Use your discernment. But you can't be on alert. You can't be alert if you always running at the mouth. That's off. That is off. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing that at all. All praise to the Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. No, that's off. That is off, man. And I'm going to keep practicing the silence because I'm going to tell you, I learned a lot. I learned a lot being silent. You know, but that's just me though. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just saying. I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to go check on my baby for 2 seconds because she's sleeping and I want to make sure she's okay. Okay? So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right. The water, sis. The water for waiting, guys. The water for waiting. I'm back. The water. Shalom, Morari girl. Shabbat shalom. Sis, this is all glory and honor to the Most High, man. This is none of me, all of him. You understand? So the water for tuning in, the water for participating in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Lord willing, you guys are definitely being edified. I know I am. This lesson is not only just for the audience, it's also for me too, to make sure I'm still keeping myself in check, being a righteous woman in this truth, man, and being encouragement to others, right? Salakia. All right, let's talk about the strength of obedience. Me and you talked about this so many times. Being obedient to the Most High. We talked about Jonah. He didn't want to be obedient. Oh, all praises, sis. All praises. How long you been in the truth? All praises, man. This is what I wanted to do. It was to build a community, a platform for sisters such as yourself. But I remember 4 months. All praises. That's mighty, sis. It's mighty. Listen, write it on your forehead, okay? Write the word obedience. This, in order to obey the Most High commandment, we got to be obedient. Obedient. Come on now. But I remember when you talked about Jonah, that brother right there, running from what the Most High told him to do. Now you putting these people in danger. Going off, brother, because you ain't want to do the work. Obedience is an act of faith towards the Most High. Right? Obedience is an act of faith towards the Most High. Being obedient to our husbands, Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because your girl right here, listen, went through some things, okay? Because obedient, who you think you're talking to? Oh, you talking to me? Oh, okay. You're right. You are. Because what the scriptures say? Let's go to it. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. What does it say? Wives, submit yourself unto your husband as unto the Lord. The water says for putting this in the chat, man. The water for scribing for me. Sister said, if you can't be obedient to the Most High, you can't be obedient to... Bring it! What? Bring it out, sis. If you can't be obedient to the Most High, you can't be obedient to your head. Come on. It starts with the Lord first. It starts with the Lord first, man. It says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22, wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. Hello? If you can't listen to what the Most High, Salaki, I need some water. If you can't listen to the Most High, right? The creator of this world, you understand? If you can't be obedient to him, what? You think you about to be obedient to your husband? That's off. The Lord told you to be obedient to your head just as well you'll be obedient to him. Let me tell you, your girl struggled with that. Your girl struggled. But I had to realize, like, I never talked to the Lord like that. I'm not married, but this has definitely been marinating in my spirit for my future. All praises, sis. And that's where it starts. It starts with you, sis. You being in this truth, brand spanking new, a single sister. Build yourself up, sis. Build yourself up in these scriptures so you can be a righteous woman, a righteous mother, a righteous wife. Because I'm telling you, these precepts are something serious. I'm telling you, sis, go ahead and build yourself up. Take the time that you have, spend it with the Lord, allow him to open your eyes to these precepts, man, so you can be that woman that the Most High called you to be to your head. All praises. Because that's what we're here for. 1 John 4 and 20, let's bring it out. First John 4 and 20. If a man say, I love Yahweh, and he hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love Yahweh whom he hath not seen? That's a mighty precept. Sis, that's a mighty precept. What? Come on now. If a man say, I love Yahweh, and he hated his brother, he's a liar. What? He's a liar. For you loveth not his brother whom he's seen. So I see you. I see my sis. I see my head. I say I love you, but low key, I ain't jacking with you for real. That's off. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to set these down for my kids and other family members. Even if I'm listen, sis, I feel you for sure. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Y'all throw up some prayers, man. The equipment going off, man. This is a mighty, mighty dialogue. I'm gonna tell you right now, sis. The Lord is going to open up the eyes of who He wants to. You understand? Don't tear yourself over your family. You know. Do you? You know, and continue to build yourself up in your kids, right? Because you're gonna be that light. You're gonna be that light. I would love for my family to come to the truth. What? I I would love to see my mom and my siblings come in this truth and follow these commandments. But sometimes, sis, that's not up to us. But what we can do though is live the scriptures out, and they'll see us, and Lord willing, we'll be the light. You understand? So like you, hey, you look real happy today. Yeah, man, I read some chapters today. Let me tell you about them. Oh yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Veronica. Oh yeah, okay. You know, slowly but surely, if it's up to the Lord, if it's His will. All right. But yeah, man, back to that precept. That was a mighty precept that Gabby put in the chat, man. If a man say I love Yahweh and hated his brother, no. I'ma say I love my head. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's off. That's off, sis. That's off. I'm gonna go back to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 23. For the husband is the what? Is the what? The head of the wife. Right? That's what we've been talking about. That's what we've been talking about right there. Our heads. They're over us for a reason. Do we got to go back to Genesis chapter 2? What did it say? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not made for ourselves, y'all. We made for our heads. To be that pillar of rest, to be that companion, to be that helpmeet. And to be obedient to the Lord. It starts with being obedient to the Lord first. You understand? Obedience is the act of faith towards the Most High order. His order is Christ, the head, the wife, and the children. That's the order. So when we being obedient and we walking in order, then guess what? You in a good spot. You are in a good spot. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real transparent. I was in a position where I'm like, bro, do I want to see the kingdom? Or do I want to let the enemy win? Dang, the Bible tells me I gotta be silent, gotta be meek, I gotta be obedient. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. It's easy to me now because I'm doing it unto the Lord, right? I'm being obedient to the Lord by being obedient to my head because now I'm in order, right? According to the Bible, I'm in order when I listen to my head. I'm in order when I'm quiet. I'm in order when I'm meek. I'm in order when I'm humble. I'm in order when I'm teaching my children. All praises to the Most High. I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. All praises. Shalom, sisters. I appreciate y'all. This is the Lord. You understand? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 26, 4 and 15. I want to read that again. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. I'm telling you, man, what? Y'all, when you start aligning your life up. Shalom, sis. Shabbat shalom, Ashley. When you start aligning your life into the scriptures and you start presenting yourself, being righteous, being humble, being quiet, being meek, and a loving woman, and you present yourself as a gift from the Lord to your head, and like verse 13 says, to fatten his bones. Come on, man. You a mighty woman. You a mighty woman. All praises. All praises. You hear me? All praises. It's not easy. It's not easy being quiet. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm telling you, I know it's not, especially when you're in the heat of the moment and y'all having a disagreement and you want to say something so bad. Ooh, if he just, no, that's off. That's all. Listen, what did we say earlier? What did we say? When you quiet, you can do what? You can listen, you can hear, you can learn as well. You can learn as well. Shalom, black, shalom. You can learn. But you can't do all that when you're running at the mouth. That's all. Be quiet. I'm gonna be harsh. Shut up. What you mean? Nah, for real though. Let me see. Let's go to Colossians. Let's go to Colossians. You can I don't know, sis. I might not can pronounce that word. You can shema. Shema? That's what they say. Colossians 3:18. Let's talk about it. Listen and hear. Ooh, I learned a new word. Hold on. Let me see. Shema. Is that right? Did I say that right? Shema? You know what? Now I think about it, I think one of the brothers be saying that all the time. Shema, Shema. Don't he actually? Don't your art be saying that? Shema, that's what that mean? Shabbat Shalom. Khan, okay. I ain't gonna hold you. I never knew what that meant. I'm not gonna lie. I never knew what that meant, but I know now. All praise to the Most High. I know now. Colossians chapter 3, verse 18. We're talking about submission again, because guess what? That's what the Lord told us to do. I'm telling you, whether you like it or not, that's part of following the Most High commandments. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as it fits in the Lord. It says it again. It says it again, right? Just like Gabby said, when she brought out 1 John. At the end of the day, if you love the Most High God, you have to follow his commandments. You have to be in order. You have to be silent. You have to be meek. You have to be humble. You have to be shamefaced. We could be pretty all day long. But if you're not in order, you got an ugly heart. You can't love the Lord. You can't. You can't hearken. You can't. There's no way. Submission is not weakness. And you know what? A lot of women, a lot of us sisters, shalom. A lot of us sisters think that being submission is weak, but it's not. That's our strength. Shabbat Shalom, Judah. That's our strength. Because when we're in submission, we're in order. That's how we get blessed, by following his commandments and being in order. It's not a weakness. It's a partnership, right? Being in order with the Most High structure. He got it like that for a reason. For a reason. Didn't he say that? Yeah, sis, that's a worldly stronghold. Yes, sis. And let me tell you, I'm telling you, the Lord been dealing with me and breaking all that stuff off of me. All that I'm independent, I don't need a man, I can do this on my own. That is off. Because that's not what the Lord told us what to do. That's not how he got it lined up. That is not how he wanted it to be. That is off. That is a worldly stronghold. And I pray that you sisters are continue building yourself up in the spirit and breaking that stuff off. So like y'all, my mother instinct is calling me. I got to check on my baby again. I'll be right back. Shalom. I'm back. But yeah, that's just straight up off. You understand? It's for protection. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. I thank the Most High every day for my head. I thank the Most High every day, because that man right there, he is a protector. I thank the Lord I look at my head, I'm like, man, you was a mighty brother. I thank the Lord for him, man. I'm gonna what I'm gonna let me shut my mouth up. You said you wanted what with your food? Okay. I got you, baby. Cause what? I'm telling you, our heads are definitely for our protection. What? Absolutely. Absolutely. They out there doing the work. They praying. They in these scriptures. You better listen. Shoot. All right now. That's just me though. That's just me. I'm just saying. Let's talk about the power of love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's talk about the power of love. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 5. Bring it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I say a scripture, I ain't gonna hold you. I be wanting to say that. That's funny. All right, let me stop. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 3. No, sorry, verse 4 through 5. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Do I miss camp? Girl, what? Do I? What? And I'm ready for the weather to break. Shoot. I be on that. I be so mad when they don't go. Matter of fact, let me check and see if they went live. It's like 11 o'clock. Hold on, let me see. I be mad when they don't go live. Y'all be having front row seats. Oh, they're not live right now? The water sis. All right. Well, I still got some time, Lord willing. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Your girl is definitely getting off and gonna watch camp. But I be so mad. I'm like, man, baby, y'all ain't gonna lie tonight? No, not tonight, not today. I'm like, dang. Con says, Lord willing, I'll be coming back soon. As soon as it get a little chilly outside, me and the kids gonna be right there. Front row center with y'all. Lord willing. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Oof. Are y'all mean? Can y'all be mean? Because that ain't right. Con says, you know I will. You know I will, Ashley. Charity, if envieth not. I hope y'all not being jealous. I hope y'all not out there coveting what other sisters got going on. Because y'all don't know what they be going through for real. It might look good. It might be painted all nice. But you don't know what these people be going through. Charity suffereth long. Are you going to go through the fire with me as my sister? Do you love me that much that you're going to go through the fire with me? Because if you are, all praise to the Most High. And it's kind. Chariot, why I keep saying chariot? Charity envieth not. Charity value not itself. It is not puffed up. Doeth not behave itself unseemly. Seeking not her own. Is not easily provoked. Ooh, hold on. I might, listen, I might bring this out on tomorrow for our sister call. I'm going to read it again. Verse 5. Doeth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil. Right? So because I love you, I should be able to come and talk to you. You shouldn't be defensive. This is out of love. You understand? I should be able to go talk to my head, tell him how I feel without him being defensive because this is out of love, right? I'm going to go down to 6 and 7 just to finish it up. Rejoiceth not in inequity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. That's what love is. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Love shapes how we speak. It shapes how we serve. And it shapes how we respond. You know how I know? But because I love the Most High, I'm going to watch what comes out of my mouth. before I offend my husband, before I offend my sisters, before I offend my children. I'm going to serve my family with love because I love the Most High. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, my favorite thing to do is to cook. I love to when I'm in my mode. It's made with love. It's made with love. When I love, I'm gonna watch how I respond. I'm not gonna be so quick to have an attitude, and when I do, I'm gonna check myself. One thing I can say, I'm gonna check myself. Ooh, that was off. I said that kind of wrong. So like, yeah, I didn't mean to say it like that. I was a little frustrated at the moment. And come back with kindness. Charity suffers long and it is kind. I'm not going to have no attitude. Not going to be talking any kind of way to my family, especially to my head. I'm not going to be disrespectful to that man. If he catches me in a moment, I'm going to immediately check myself. You know how many times I apologize? I'll be the first one to admit, I'll be quick to apologize. Cause I don't want to be off. Cause I ain't always right. I'm not always right. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So just, yeah, sis, it's all glory to the Lord. I'm telling you, He been dealing with me on a lot of things. Like, I'm not the same woman I was. I'm not. And He's still tearing down strongholds. I'm not the same woman I was. Lord willing, I hope I never go back to that woman. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I don't want to ever go back. Matthew 5:5. You know I'm going to bring it out. You know I'm going to bring it out, sis. Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to say how far I have come. Shabbat Shalom, Aaron. I'm so grateful. So grateful how far I have come. All glory and praises to the Most High. All glory and praises to the Most High, man. Let's go to the book of Tobit in the Apocrypha. Let's go to the book of Tobit. And the water for everybody tuning in, man. I really appreciate this. You know, this was definitely of the Lord. I take no credit of it, not even a little bit. To edify my sisters in this truth. Lord willing, it is edifying you guys. Lord willing, you guys can go into the Shabbat well fed in the spirit. Well fed in the spirit. Let's go to Tobit chapter 8, verse 7 in the Apocrypha. Tobit chapter 8, verse 7 in the Apocrypha. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we become aged together. Salat. Salat. I don't think that's the scripture I wanted. What did I write now? Con. I'm going to read it again. Let me turn on my light because now I'm getting kind of blind. Y'all see how thick my glasses is. That's Tobit, chapter 8, verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. So he's saying right there, I'm not taking this sister to lay down with her because she's attractive, but I want to do the right thing according to the Most High. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together. grow together, right? Learn together. Love is a lifelong covenant with the Most High. Not only with the Most High, but with your head. Not only with your head, but with your family. It's rooted and shared in this truth. You understand? And if we don't have this truth, we don't have this Bible, if we don't have the Most High, I'm telling you, man, nothing else matters. If you're not living for the Most High, you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments that He had for His people, what are you here for? To get what? Vain things? Ecclesiastics in the Old Testament already told us this life is vain as hell. Like, who cares? Don't get me wrong. I'm so grateful for the home that we have. I'm so grateful for the job that we have. I'm so grateful for food that we eat. I'm so grateful for the cars that we drive. But let me tell you something. My reward, Lord willing, when Yahweh Shah comes back, either He saves me through Jacob's trouble. I could be one, and it might not even be me. It might be my kids that I'm bringing up in this truth. And you know what? I'll die for them to go to the Most High in righteousness, right? Because everything else is vain. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. I say it all the time, man. You have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's what we was made to do. We weren't made to be the cutest chick in the truth, wearing the flyest head wraps with the dopest dress with the fringes on. No. We was made to serve the Lord. We was made to be helpmeets to our heads. We was made to raise these kids up in the truth. That's what we was made to do. We was made to follow His commandments. Nothing in this world matters other than that. Let's get it together, man, and realize what we here for, who we here for. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Speaking of, I'm gonna pull it out. You want to know why? Because I feel like it's important for y'all to hear. And I know y'all heard it a million and 51 times. But guess what? I'm going to let you hear it again. Take the 5th chapter. Salak. 12th chapter. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Verse 13. Y'all know who favorite precept this is? My sister. My sister niece. Shout out to Sister Niche. Love you, girl. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments. What is this? I don't know what that was. But Salah. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Our whole reason of being is to follow His commandments. Your whole reason of being, sister, is to follow your head. To be His helpmeet. You want to learn how to be His helpmeet? Open up your Bible. Read them precepts. Meditate on them precepts. Pray to the Most High. Ask Him to tear down them strongholds, man. It's holding you down. Shalom, Melanie. I'm telling you, our whole being, our whole reason of being. It says it right here. That's a mighty precept, man. Let's go to chapter 3. Let's talk about the wisdom of discernment. The wisdom of discernment. How you gonna have discernment if you're talking so much? How you gonna peep the scene if you running your mouth so much? If you in everybody's business, you always got something to say. How you gonna use your discernment? How can you detect danger? How you can detect the spirits on the left hand side if you always running your mouth? You can't. All this ties together, man. Being in order, being quiet, being obedient, all this ties together. All praise to the Most High Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 7. A time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to speak. Do you know when to speak? Do you know when to be quiet? Do you know when to man, you know it's crazy. I watched a video on TikTok earlier. I don't know, some random people. They was doing a stream or whatever. And the chick didn't have discernment. Like, she was trying to talk to one of the sisters, and the sister looking at her like she off, but she still pushing on the sister. Like, you can't read the room. It's a time and a place to do everything, right? It's a time to speak up. It's a time to be quiet. It's a time to listen. It's a time to learn. Discernment is knowing when the words build and when silence speak louder. I already said it earlier, especially for us sisters. I was told we should be seen and not heard. Right? You got to know when it's time to do these things, when it's time to move. Guess what I've learned, right? My head has this thing, like if we're going to the store or something, he'll signal me like we in combat. You know what I'm saying? You're not. But because I'm quiet and I'm in my role, I use my discernment to pay attention. Right? I know when those signals are coming because I'm paying attention to his movements. Because I'm what? Quiet. When he give out directions, I listen. Right? And I have to use my discernment to know when it's time for me to interject. Khan says being in sync. When it's time for me to interject. He might say, we're going to go this way. And I know for a shadow of a doubt that that's the wrong way to go. It's going to make us go all around the world. Shabbat Shalom, sister. For those who just coming in, I have to use my discernment to know, is this a good time to tell him we should go a different route? Or should I just be quiet and listen and take the long way? Yeah. Sometimes we got to sit back and really, really use our discernment. Use the wisdom that we have to know whether or not when it's time to speak. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Salakia. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 7. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time, Salakia, to speak. You have to use discernment to know that. You have to. Because if you don't, you're not going to know which way to go. You're not going to know when to be quiet. You're going to be running at the mouth, talking too much, telling too much of your business. And everybody looking around like, what is she talking about? I'm telling you, silence is golden. Silence is a gift. It's a gift. Sometimes we have to take the long way for them to still. All praises. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you use your discernment to know, like, this might not be the time for me to tell him that's the wrong way. I'm gonna sit back and we gonna do it this way. That's what he said we gonna do. We gonna do it this way. You know, or you know what? Let me see. Should I say something? I'm using my discernment now. I'm using my wisdom. I'm thinking it through. Hey, babe. I know you said you wanted to do that, but I think if we do it this way, we can get this result in a faster way. He might hearken. He might not. Right? I know the timing is right for me to say, to interject, to give a suggestion, to say what I think. I know the right time to do it. He might not take my advice still. We might still go the long way. But we not going back and forth because I said it at the wrong time. I like that. Soft interruption. I like that. Yes, very dainty. Soft interruption. All praise to the Most High. How about Shimmy? How shy? Use your discernment. Use your discernment. So that way you can understand when it's time for you to speak up. When it's time, because sometimes it might not be time for you to be quiet. Sometimes, listen, I know for me, my head, he be so focused on something, he don't see what's coming on the left. That's why we're made to be their helpmeet. I have eyes and ears too. Hey, babe, I know you're doing that, but that's going on. You see what's going on? Oh, Con, babe, I appreciate that. Okay, so I'll keep that in my mental. We got to use our discernment when we can speak up. You understand? Not after you on disrespected the man, went off on him, told him this and told him that. You ain't being a righteous woman. You ain't being quiet. And then you expecting him to listen to you? That ain't the time for that, sis. That is not the time. At all. All praise to the Most High. Telling you, man, sometimes being silent, it can definitely get your point across. Definitely can get your point across. And when you open up your mouth, I hope you're saying something appropriate. Something that makes sense. Ask the Lord to give you the words to say to your head. To give you the words to say to your kids. Give you the words to deal with these wicked people out here. Proverbs 31 and 36. She opens her mouth with wisdom and teaching of kindness in her own tongue. What's coming out of your mouth? What's coming out of your mouth? Sis, didn't you just say you wanted to start taking notes, bro? Didn't you just say that today? Get it together. Get it together, sister. Start applying it. Start applying what you want. The change starts today. All praises to the Most High. What's coming out of your mouth? Are you being wicked? Are you having contentious conversation? Are you gossiping? Are you edifying? Are you speaking love? Are you speaking wisdom? Are you being kind? Do your words bless and teach and encourage the next sister? Do your words bless and teach and encourage your children? Be mindful of that. That's part of discernment too. Knowing when to speak, knowing when to be quiet, and knowing what to say. And if you don't have nothing to say, bring out a precept. All praises to the Most High, sis. All praises. All praises, sis. I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm really grateful. Seeing that this is edifying you sisters, man, that makes me feel good through the Spirit. It really does. Because it's not about me. It's about the Lord. And I just want to edify you sisters on the Shabbat. You know, being a virtuous woman, being a mighty woman, man, because it's not easy. But we can do it. We can come together. I can be that sister that brings blessings and teachings and encouragement. According to Proverbs 31 and 36, she opens her mouth with wisdom. If I don't know what to say, I'm going to find a precept. And if I can't find a precept, I'm going to pray. I'm going to make sure I'm teaching my sisters, teaching my kids, encouraging you all, encouraging my kids. I got some mighty kids. They get on my nerves, but they mighty. I'll continue to encourage them, read their word, continue to encourage them to pray, right? Live righteous, Lord willing. The water says prescribe it. I appreciate you taking out your time to be on this live and scribe for me, sis. The water, that means a lot to me. You gonna make me cry. That means a lot. And I ain't trying to cry no lie. The water, that means a lot. But just be mindful of what's coming out of our mouth. Let's be mindful. Use the discernment. Use the wisdom. You ain't got nothing nice to say. If you ain't got nothing good to say, if you ain't bringing out no precepts, close your darn mouth. Come on, man. Self-examine yourself. You know? I don't want to talk to nobody who can't keep me on this narrow path, man. Straight up. I don't want to talk to you. I have to let you know that I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful, sis, because you're taking your time out tonight, you know, being on here and scribing for me, sis. So, yes, I'm going to say the water a million times. And then when I get off, I'm going to say the water again. Anyway, the reward of meekness. Sis, you already brought it out. Matthew 5 and 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Meekness is controlled strength. We talked about that, right? We talked about how being submissive is not a weakness. It's definitely a strength for sure. It takes a lot to submit to somebody. But I look at it like the Bible says, submit to your husband as unto the Lord. If you ain't going to talk to the Lord like that, don't talk to your head like that. If you ain't going to go off on the Lord, do not do it to your head. You better think twice. And if you do, you better repent. Salakia. You better repent. But I don't want to inherit the earth. I want to inherit the kingdom. I want to inherit the kingdom. Salakia. I had brought out Sirach 26 and 13. We talked about grace. Hold on. I'm choking up. I'm not crying, y'all. I'm just choking up, talking a lot. Come on, sis. The water. Shabbat Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. I'm going to end it soon anyway. I'm almost done. But we talked about grace. The grace of a wife delights her husband. Grace and humility makes a woman treasured and honored. Oh, no. No, sis, I'm not crying. You was about to leave because you thought I was crying? Nah, I'm just choking up a little bit. But we talked about how, being quiet, being meek, being silent, being humble, being obedient, man. Is being all those things. We are a gift to our husbands from the Lord. My light just died, but it's all good. We are a gift. When we do these things, man, we are a blessing to our husbands, right? A silent, obedient woman is not voiceless. It's not powerless. You're not weak. Are you gonna listen to your man? Yeah. What? I could never have no man tell me what to do. Oh, I couldn't be you then. Cause the Bible told me to listen. The Bible told me to be obedient. The Bible told me to be quiet. The Bible told me to be meek, shamefaced. Okay, I gotta be all these things. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. A silent, obedient, and a loving woman whose strength is clothed in humility. Right? We talked about love. We talked about charity, right? Kindness, not envying each other. None of those things. Whose speech is wrapped up in wisdom. We talked about what's going to come out of your mouth. Right? Using that discernment, knowing when to speak. And whose love is rooted in the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's where it starts, man. It starts with the Most High. Learning who He is. Learning who we are in Him. Learning what He wants us to do. And start living that thing out. Start living that thing out. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I pray that you sisters have a wonderful Shabbat tonight. I pray that you guys have a wonderful rest in the Lord. Continue to edify each other. Continue to grow. Continue to pray. Continue to read. You know, Lord willing, I can make this a weekly thing on a Friday night. If the Lord allows. I feel like this was very mighty. I had a wonderful time. I really did like this on tonight. Sharing with you guys how to be a silent, obedient, and loving woman. Call you how? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All praises, man. I'm going to end it. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Check on my baby. She been asleep for a long time, y'all. She gonna be hungry as heck when she wake up. On demand. Where's my milk? All praises. But all serious though, I pray that you guys, you know, have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbat, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Shalom.